Redo a healer.
No! No!
Let's save that one for another day.
Yes.
Let's talk about Rising of the Shield Hero instead.
Oh, much better, yes.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Content Breaker. I am Vassal Hero Zog, and joining me today is the usual crew. We got Cardinal Hero Static, King but not trash Kelz, and we got Demi-Human Strange. How y'all
Hey,
doing?
I'm fine with that. That's okay.
Hey, so I was trying to figure out if you were gonna hold me, and I still don't know if you hold me. So Cardinal Hero,
Cardinal Hero is one of the four
okay,
main guys.
and you're a
You're
Vassal Hero, so
Vassal, which is something that I don't even know if they've touched in this season yet.
yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, they
So
haven't.
Oh, okay.
If you're talking
it's
about the other heroes
what
from
Glass
the
is.
other world, then
okay, yeah.
You
That's
know
what I
how
thought.
Glass had the fan, Lark had
Yeah.
the scythe, and they had the orbs like the rest of the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things.
Okay.
They're a little different, and you'll learn about them in like future seasons. I love this series, so I looked into it a bit more.
Yeah. Now I'm spoiled like
nah,
big time.
not that much.
It's okay. Yeah.
You know
now,
what they're called, so
yeah. Now I have to look them up and find justification of why.
No,
I don't know.
'cause
Anyway,
then
yeah,
you'll-
what we're
then you'll
doing.
want to talk to me about it, and I don't need to hear about it.
Nah, Strange. I'm not gonna spoil my hero for you. I won't tell you that I rate.
Mirako is a bunny girl.
Is she?
yes.
Like, man,
Yes, she
I don't
is.
know.
And
She is,
Raptalia
yeah.
is a raccoon girl,
Yay!
or Tanuki girl. Either way works.
Which
tell
fits
you.
right
She is
into
not a
Monster
Tanuki.
Girl November.
Just
I
barely.
refused for her to be a Tanuki because of the Tanukis that are burned into my brain by Studio Ghibli. I refused.
Well-
you mean you don't want her to have a utility pouch?
I want her to have a giant.
Oh,
Anyway,
for some reason, you calling it that makes it worse.
But that's what it
I
is.
don't want her to have a giant.
Where do you think Tom Nook keeps all his money?
In his gross, enormous testicles. Anyways, it's the rising of a shield hero. Where we
Akumi
don't
had
touch
to-
those subjects anywhere in this show. Thank
Yes.
God. That's
Okay,
one of
Yeah,
the
there's
things
different
that makes
controversy
it-
with this.
Yeah,
What controversy?
Um,
I saw that in the rundown. I'm like, what controversy did this cause? That it was good?
you are. Are you really?
Serious?
There's no way. There's no way.
We are his connection to the anime universe, dude.
I sometimes think we're his connection to just the outside world.
I mean, this is true
Facts.
though. I really
Facts.
don't. I don't really care
'Cause-
for what goes on outside. It's on fire and a hellscape, so I don't really pay attention to
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
R.I.P. Young Dolph. Sad face.
But no,
yeah.
Between the false rape allegations in like the first episode, some of the characters starting out as slaves and
Definitely slavery.
many other like interactions with
But like
going
this,
on throughout these 20 something episodes.
But, like,
there was a fair amount of people who had a bit of outrage toward it.
but like I'm sure there's been plenty of other anime with those very specific things in them, and this was the one that caught the controversy for doing that
Well-
because story.
No, anime is always. You're taking this out of order, Strange, and this
No.
man worked very hard on this
I
rundown.
wanna know.
And you will find out. Like
we never
everybody
follow the
else,
rundown anyways.
meticulously.
We skip
Wait.
around.
Y'all
Rude.
follow the order of the rundown?
No.
I just pick and choose
No.
things.
We just respect
Never.
the fact that you put effort into this because
I have
sure as fuck
explained my brain hemorrhage from the past few weeks. Because I try. It's okay.
Ugh.
It's okay.
All right,
We'll
First
talk
off-
about it in therapy.
let's set up what the fuck is going on
Fine.
with the rising of a shield hero.
Fine.
It's an isekai. Some random schmuck gets transported into a fantasy universe where there are monster girls. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
But literally everything else in the universe is going terribly wrong for this guy. Accused of rape, literally like despised for being a useless hero, and is not suckered,
He's
but like
demonized.
demonized because he goes and he buys a literal monster girl slave and doesn't mistreat her as literally everyone else in this universe
Yeah.
mistreats monster girl slaves. Like, what the fuck? Why do we have to enslave the monster girls? Huh?
I
Why
mean,
is
there
consent not important here?
could be one
We
or two
are the
reasons why.
world.
One of
We
two
are
reasons
the
why.
children.
Yeah.
Literally, a bit of extended lore. They were at war with another country that's full of these monster girls and men and people, and because those all the demi-humans like saw the shield hero as like a godlike figure, the country that they're in and that he gets isekai'd to hates him. Like, he is the devil.
It's a damn shame.
He is Satan walking around in your streets, apparently.
And
And
Satan
because
has
there
a
was a
shield.
village of demi-humans around there that had a tragedy happen, some jackass decided, I can enslave those people now.
Tragic.
And that's where we start.
Yes.
What a
the
happy
story.
beginning to a wonderful
Well, it's called
series.
The Rising of the Shield Hero for a reason.
He's got to get there, Strange. Jesus.
He starts at the
And-
bottom.
And
Start from the
definitely
bottom.
at the bottom, like
Mhm.
the shield hero has no attack capabilities. So him going and adopting Raftalia, which makes it even weirder in a different way, but we're gonna start out like not gross. Like, yeah, him adopting Raftalia as his sword to like do battle and be able to attack and help him along the way in the Rising of the Shield Hero, is one of those pinnacle points in which like we add a character who is not just there to be part of the team, like not there to just be part of the cast, more to say,
Yeah.
like integral in the success of the Rising of the Shield Hero.
Literally, he has no way of attacking or dealing damage to anyone without her and giving her a knife.
Well, I mean,
Yet, literally.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
right
I
yeah.
mean,
now.
it's
Okay,
literally
that's a setup.
much later, like months of them grinding out and gaining levels because this is
Yeah.
a video game, apparently.
And getting different
This is-
shields and whatnot.
He gains the ability to actually do damage to people, but even then, unless it's a super massive I kill you in one blow kind of attack, he's doing bare minimum damage. He is clearly just defensive.
yeah. But that
And
defense,
support.
though, is thick.
Yeah, he's
Thick defenses.
tanky boy. Very tanky boy.
Don't say that ever again in my presence.
No, I won't.
Tanky
Thank
do
you,
that.
boy.
Tanky boy.
No, we only deal with tanky girls here, which coming up next week we have
I know what
man.
you're talking about.
Girls in Pants are on the
Are you about to
YTSP
bring out
podcast.
Girls in Pants in the movie, which is just tanky girls for an hour and a half. But equally tanky boys today.
I just realized that I'm your like Dennis Rodman to your MJ,
You're my Dennis Rodman? No.
or am I your Scottie Pippen? Who had more assists?
Which one went to North Korea?
Dennis Rodman.
You're the Dennis Rodman to my Xi
Michael
Jinping.
Jordan.
No.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh my
anymore.
God.
Sports,
Deal with it later.
Strange. Sports.
Sports
Sure.
and politics.
Okay.
Like Kim Jong Un.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the importance of Rising of a Shield Hero. We got the setup.
Yeah, well, let's
Isekai.
try to stay focused.
Isekai can attack, adopts a slave monster girl, and does not mistreat her, as she truly is valued in this universe. And then we have the rest of the rundown.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have to pick something. Tell me what it is.
Yeah. The Cardinal Heroes. We have one that is absolutely useless, but what about the other 4 schmucks that get isekai'd?
Also useless.
3 schmucks.
Well, they're
Yes.
useless for different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because they're
probably.
assholes.
The shield hero, our main character that we have been talking about, his name is Naofumi.
Now for me.
He is literally just gone through the ringer and is only useless through like technical ability. Like he got dealt the worst hand when the classes were handed out.
On purpose.
Possibly. But we also have the sword, bow, and spear hero.
Oh, you
The sword hero is basically just Kirito. Except
no, not even. At least Kirito had common sense, bro. Kirito was like, as much as I bag and dog bag like sword art, like Kirito at least had common sense and semblance of like. Yes, he did. He was a great tactician. As much as I don't, we gotta give credit where credit. He was a great tactician. So he was a prick, an idiot.
He was a beater.
But he was the Goku of his series, like a complete dumbass who was great at fighting and tactics.
You're not wrong. I just hate it.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I'd have to go into a long-ass amount of detail for that, and it's not worth it at this point.
Trust me, I wish he was fine.
Especially since our version, Ren just has nothing going for him outside of, I have a sword and I wear black.
I killed a whole nation with this decaying dragon I left.
Oh yeah, and I brought the plague down on some people.
I gave everyone AIDS.
I didn't give a fuck because I didn't realize, because I did not consider it.
Wasn't he the first one that accused Naofumi of cheating? Like,
no,
how did you do it? Like,
no, that was somebody else. Yeah. We'll get to him in a second. But the other hero, who's maybe a step above Rin,
not even,
is the bow hero.
Boring. The boring hero.
He's an idiot.
He's not so much boring as he is just dumb. He God, what's his name?
Bitch boy.
Spear bow.
Bow.
Itsuki,
yeah. Itsuki, he's got his own like moral compass and his own sense of justice. He just doesn't understand like the follow through of it. He's the guy running around to other nations and it's just like, this is wrong, therefore I will show you the right path. Fuck your culture and everything else that you've believed in. Oh, also, I disposed your dictator, but I'm not going to put anybody else in charge, and I'm just going to leave. Bye. Hope you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, they didn't figure it out.
Yeah, they're worse off now than they were before. So, he does the job, but then he's lazy, and he's also quick to accuse people of shit.
Which, we're following a common thread of the fact that good intentions do not make life better on their own. It requires long-term effort and continuously giving a flying fuck about what's going on. You can't just save the world and then walk away.
So you're telling me we can't give everybody $1,500 checks during a mass pandemic and tell them that it's okay forever now?
I mean, not one time. We did it twice, so we're cool.
1.5. Some people never saw the second.
Those poor bastards.
Hey, moving on to the fuckboy of the four.
Yeah.
The spear hero.
I know his name.
Motoyasu.
What is it?
Penis head.
Well, you're not wrong, but
officially?
Yeah. Why is he wearing a dress? You know what? I need to get off this wiki.
His actual name is Motoyasu, and he is the most easily manipulated out of all of them.
It's probably the dumbest. I think he has the lowest IQ out of everyone.
Yeah,
no shit.
He's a complete idiot. He's like, I want to be a, hero. Like, I want to be the type of like,
the very best.
Yeah, but except like arrogant and misogynistic.
He's the anime fan who watched a shit ton of isekais and was just like, I can have a harem if I go to another world. Except and then got to another world and thought that was reality.
The shit that's coming out of her mouth.
I ain't gonna lie though, like if I'd do it. Like I would do it better than him though. But like I'd do it.
You'd make sure that fucking Shield Hero didn't wind up with an anime adaptation.
No, I make sure all my homies are good so I can eat in peace, if you know what I mean. I'm making sure y'all got food on your plate so nobody asks me for none of mine. Y'all might not have the steak that I have. You're gonna have some good chicken. But the steak, that's gonna be on my plate.
Wow.
Alright.
Strange might get some dumplings because
I like dumplings.
I know, that's why you're gonna get them. You're gonna get some dumplings.
But yeah, essentially, girl who princess who ends up like accusing
Mine.
our main man Naofumi for all the bad shit. Joins the spear hero and just continues to manipulate him, and he just goes along with it like a okay,
Like
this is right,
a literal hoe bag.
Strange, you have to call her by her actual name
bitch.
Oh,
or slut.
so yeah, or slut. Yeah. Well,
That's her actual name.
It's a royal to keep bro. Like, you
Oh, yeah.
And
can't,
what's the
like-
king's name again?
trash.
It got
Yeah.
that's why I was like king, but not trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the king's a piece of shit too.
Yeah.
We
Complete gutter.
don't like the shield hero.
I have a checkered past that somehow makes me inefficient. Like the queen really pissed me off though, because I'm like, yo, why you let this dude smash ever? Like he's got big beta energy, like, and she seems like she wants to be an alpha.
I mean, it is a matriarchal society, so
Yeah, she
know, but
is
still.
the alpha.
Like I just like, and then she wasn't gonna really like kill dude. I was like, weak sauce. Like you didn't commit. You a coward. You couldn't kill your husband and your daughter.
but it's your daughter.
God
Anyways,
damn.
gosh,
It's because the
never
shield
let
hero's
this man rule a
morals.
country.
She
Just-
would have done it
Never-
if the shield hero didn't roll in and say, "Don't murder him. Just call him a bitch all the time."
Let's just,
That's
let's just
equal punishment.
yeah, let's just change their names. He's
That would-
trash. She's bitch. Oh, and adventurers can call her like slut, whore. Either one of those work.
Yeah, but she was never gonna do it though. Like
She was going to.
No,
it.
she was
Nah,
going to.
she was.
It
She's
she's
Yeah,
gonna
gonna
offer
kill
herself in recompense.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, well,
that's weak energy.
You're right. You're right.
Like you
That's
can't.
not
You gotta
that
stay
part.
around for your consequences. Otherwise, they don't matter. Coward. Sorry,
Kill
no
me
offense.
instead of me
Yeah.
having to deal with the consequences of my actions.
You got a whole nother kid in a whole ass country.
Yeah.
But okay.
I
But
ain't
she even
saying you're
tried
wrong.
to kill both of them. Like she tried to kill her own sister. Sorry, like mine's like top 5. Like
No, I think
If we-
definitely top 5 most hated anime characters of all time for me. Like
probably
honestly.
not that, but top
No,
5.
I
like,
hate her so much.
worst.
Justifyingly.
I hate her
But
so
yeah.
much.
But
Her and
words
Rachel,
help me.
man. Her and
Fuck
Rachel are
Rachel.
like side by side.
Yeah,
I don't
screw
even-
Rachel.
I don't even know who that was.
Tower of God, bro. Blonde chick.
Tower
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
laughed about it. I was like, I hope you get attacked by a giant ant.
I hope so
Yeah,
too.
I hope they. Anyway, but Melty's cool.
She is.
Melty's
Shows
great.
Nature versus nurture isn't always like we
Shows
have a
that
list
you just
here.
don't need to spoil your children.
Melty's like
Yes.
a good, like she's really dope. Like I got a lot of respect
She-
for Melty. Like
Yeah, she reminds me of the new character, the new kid character from '86.
oh yeah,
her.
Yeah.
Can't remember her
Elise?
name, but yeah.
Elise?
All prim proper and like provocative, but like
Yeah,
in reality, like cares about the people you
Shin.
care about.
Mhm.
But I guess now is the time to, now that we've prefaced all of the other shit, let's talk about the controversy that's come
Okay.
with the rising of a shield hero.
So
That
3
it's
controversies, biggest ones. All right, I'm gonna run them down for you. Yes, there's 3.
Oh gosh.
First one, the rape charges, or the
Okay.
false rape charges. Have been like, oh, he got false rape charges. It wasn't even so much of like that the false rape was a problem, is that this somehow leaves it for women to not be believed when they are. So that's what they were mad about. They weren't mad that they were false allegations. They were mad that this is like making it harder for women to be heard. So that's one. The
That's-
second one, which was the slavery, which happened, like people, human slaves. And the third one, which was a really big one that a lot of people forget about, was the grooming. Like that Naofumi groomed Raphaelia from a kid.
They say that, but yeah,
No, I mean, I don't agree with any of
with
them.
the
I'm just
whole
saying.
rough-
And we
Okay.
don't want to talk
Okay.
about
Reverse-
World's Finest Assassin at all? Okay.
reverse order on that.
That's lit.
The reverse order on that, the grooming thing. Yeah, he bought her as a child, but they aged differently than what you'd expect. So the higher in level she got, the faster she grew until she just got to like peak, I guess you would say, like
Yeah.
physical peak. So essentially, she got like 40 levels quickly. She basically grew up into her 20s like within a few months, which is just normal for that world, I guess.
But I think what they're saying is
still
like,
is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's part of the story, and kind of like Naofumi had to survive, so he didn't have a whole lot of options.
well, but certainly, like in terms of the grooming, certainly grooming is not an acceptable practice.
No.
We do not condone that here on
No,
Content
no,
Breaker.
no.
But like we see evidence of Naofumi being like, okay, now that the contract of slavery is broken, you're free. And she's like, I want this fucking contract reinstated. Put that shit back on. And of course, you gotta deal with the contextuality of like, fucking Stockholm syndrome, and like, is she really able to consent to this due to the history of being enslaved, which is a very real and genuine question to ask.
Yeah.
But equally, like, the show, it's giving her agency to make her own decisions, which was taken away from her at the beginning.
But so it's not like he treats her bad either. Like,
I mean, grooming isn't always like you're treating someone bad. Like, that's a common misconception that
typically
it has to
with
be
that, the one person
abused.
treating them well is the person doing it.
You're treating them well in a way that conditions them into being
a person of favor.
Accepting whatever you want them to accept. And historically, that is wrong shit being done to them.
What you talked about with Assassin, like World's Finest Assassin, that is grooming.
No, 100%.
Which is also produced by the same fucking writer as Redo a Healer, which we're not talking about today.
No, but it's like, I think it is definitely like the person who is doing the air quote grooming, their intention. I don't think Naofumi's doing it out of malice as much as he's just trying to.
He's in his mind that any of this, he's not doing it at all, because what he sees her as is just, this is the kid I picked up and had to take care of. He even says it himself that at one point he even saw her as his daughter. So he has no intention of any of that stuff. That being said,
is it gonna happen?
She wants to change that perception. So is it gonna happen? I don't fucking know. Anime's weird. It might. But perceptions also change over time. So who the fuck knows, as long as they don't do it in a creepy way.
So
we'll see.
I mean, as far as if that's gonna change, we're gonna get back to that. Because I have something I want to say, and Ash got his opinions on about the last scene or last few scenes of season 1. But moving on to the next hotbed in the room, like, I feel like, so the next controversy working back was like the slavery that happened, and I'm like, y'all, it is literally a different world. Even though there's still slavery going on in this world, and slaves and people being stolen and all this other stuff, horrible, hate it, gotta end it. But it is the way, it is a historical thing that happened, and it's based off a different time period. Like, that stuff's gonna happen. Like, we can't shy away from history. We have to let these things be known so they don't happen again. Like, that's, those who do not know their history are doomed to repeat it.
Yep.
I feel like that one was like way overblown, because like, just like, and really it's always the people outside of the anime community who have these issues, because all the people I saw pissed off about Shield Hero didn't watch anime at all. Like, they were not like avid watchers of this, so they didn't know. Because if they, like you said, Strange, there's like a bunch of other stuff going on. Well, they didn't know because this was popular. This was popping off at the time because the first episode was so good and like it got out there. So of course people like hadn't seen other anime, or like, or all they did watch was like, you know, Dragon Ball Z or freaking like some Marshmallow stuff. No hate to those, but like, this is their first like, oh, this is an anime, like this is what Japan is about type thing. So that's where a lot of that.
Yes, this one anime represents the entire culture of Japan. That is
that's
factual.
Factual.
But no, certainly this is some like really Japanese shit that is not made for all audiences. It's made to be challenging. And in that, in the context of, okay, we are going to introduce the fact that slavery exists in this universe that we're telling a story in. Like, this is a fantastic contrast to how Naofumi is perceived and how Naofumi is, right? Because
And the lengths he's willing to go to just survive.
yeah, we have him going into a slaver's den. The most evilest shit you can do to somebody is take away their dignity and their ownership of self. And then he turns around and treats them as a person, treats them as an individual.
He's like, you eating at the table with me. You want a ball? Here's a ball. Can't afford one, but I made one of the corpse of my enemies.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have the contrast between the evilest shit you can do to an individual and like how Naofumi truly is. And like that's a great contrast with the perception versus reality thing about who Naofumi is. But of course, you know, that's a challenging subject. And if you do not want to be challenged, then you're not gonna want to watch this show. It's a fantastic show, in my opinion. But like yeah.
The closest like metaphor I can think to it that is like you could bring up for almost every episode and every character is don't judge a book by its cover. Because everyone's perception of a person in this show gets challenged at one point or another.
Ironically, I remember like, yo, Zog, you gotta watch Shoulder, and you're like, it doesn't look like my thing. So
and now I'm all about it.
It was very serendipitous to come back. I'm glad we made it, boys. But 100%. Everybody, like even in the first 25, like the first season, I have a bad habit of doing that, and people don't know what I'm talking about. But even in the first season, we see a lot of character growth in like just even the shop owner. Like like we see that with him. We definitely see it with Ratilia and coming to terms with who she is as a person. And I ain't gonna lie. Now, if you would have put me in front of my, like, person who did me wrong, and like, static, you gotta take the high road. And I'm like, I'll take the high road to the hospital. But it's serendipitous. He got axed by a T-Rex, which still plot-wise makes no sense to me. But, it was cool. Still trying to figure out where that came from, but it was cool. Ain't never seen a dinosaur again, but it was cool. And then like even Theo's like, dang, I gotta be a queen. I just want to eat food and be fat and play with my homegirl.
Just let me be a bird.
Yeah, but now I gotta be kind of like, and then even I would say outside of literally stupid King and Melty.
Melty's the younger one. Malty was the older one. I just call her mine or bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Well,
like,
isn't Malty the queen?
I thought.
I think Malty's queen.
Mirelia.
Oh.
Mirelia, like Mel Remark.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So, Lord, so many spoilers. But yeah. So like we got like even like outside of Mine and the King, everybody seems to get character development, and I don't even know. Like I might just be my hate blinders on, but I feel like even Mine might have developed a little bit towards the end.
She wasn't as much of a douche, but still, I hate her with all my being.
Because she's still plotting. Like when she was like, "I'm gonna kill my sister," I'm like, "Yo, there is no, like saving this hoe." Like she's a straight J. Cole record. Like, just no role models out here. But, like, it was cool to see everything happen with everybody else. It was cool to see, like, the heroes, the other Cardinal heroes, still be stupid as doorknobs, but also, like, you know what? Maybe we gotta listen to Naofumi. I'm like, I'll take that. I'll take y'all just not being in the way. Like,
yeah.
At that point, that's a huge achievement.
It's just like none of our attacks work.
Causing problems, it's a step up.
Yeah.
Which is wild that it's like, hey, us four dudes who came from the real world, we're going to just presume that one of us, the 25% of the population, has a chance of just being an asshole and touching people they shouldn't. Like,
Yeah, let's believe these random people instead of our fellow human. Like,
which of course we wind up with
That-
4 dudes being isekai'd because it's shonen. Fucking fuck.
I wanted
Yeah.
a dope female
Actually,
bow hero. Archer, that'd be dope.
That would have been cool. But that's actually something interesting because they kind of explained this in the first episode, but they danced past it very quickly.
Dance.
They're all from different versions of Japan.
Oh yeah.
They're all
They
from
did say
different
that.
realities.
They did say that when the episode when they were sitting. I think it was the
Yeah.
first or second episode when they're all
They
from
actually-
different time periods too, right?
Yeah. Well,
No.
no. They're from
They're
the
all
same time
generally
period,
of the
just
same
in different
age
like.
from the same time period.
Yeah.
But some of them have VR MMOs that they would play back home, while people like Naofumi is just like, wait, that technology exists where you're from?
So it's literally
SAO, sort of.
yes, it's SAO. It's
Yes, Ren is
Kirito.
Kirito.
Yeah, so
Literally.
you got,
Oh,
and then
Ren is Kirito's son or something.
that's actually Excel
No.
World,
I
and
quit.
I recommend
His
reading.
daughter.
Yeah, it's Yuki,
Maybe.
fun time.
But yeah, when you find out how the others got isekai'd, it's just like, well, that's typical isekai. That's brutal as hell. What did I just find out?
So was that spoilers? Because I know that knowledge, but I don't know
That's
how I know
spoiler
that knowledge.
stuff. I'm not saying
I
how
don't
they
wanna
actually
know.
did it. I'm saying Naofumi got the
La, la, la.
unique one because
Yeah.
of how he got isekai'd. And how he got it was straight up, oh, I ran out of money to play my game, so I'm just going to spend my time at the library. Oh, hey, a book. Teleport to a new world.
So y'all
Yeah,
seen Witch,
heard.
right? It's literally the Witch algorithm, where they're in the bookstore and Elion's like, "Oh, a book! All right, I'm queen now."
What?
We got to put that on the list, bruh. Like,
Put it on the
You
list.
and-
Eventually.
you and Sarah would love Witch. Like, it's such a fun ride. So anyway, yeah. But like, one thing I want to talk about is like the girl back there in the bunny girl outfit. Shout out, or is that a bunny girl outfit? Or is that just like a waitress outfit? I don't know. I don't see
If there's a
bunny
place
girl.
that has waitresses that dress like that, I want to go there.
It's the
I've been there.
Playboy Cafe.
Haven't been
basically.
there.
It's what's all that's based
Probably
off of.
not in the place we live. I'm sure.
The bunny, no, because we live in a shithole.
These are the facts.
The bunny girl,
Facts.
Wow.
bunny girl
He just said
image
it.
is based on like the
Playboy
body
bunny,
suit,
yeah.
the Playboy
Yeah.
bunny suit from the cafes. So
Yeah.
certainly you see all the Gynax's shit. You see, that Raphtalia specifically. It's coming from that kind of vibe.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, America, having influence on Japanese titties. Sorry.
Alrighty, we
we
did it.
did it.
Good job,
We did
everyone.
it. Strange in his white hand that needs sunlight. Like a
Rip,
baby needs
you
a
have.
bottle.
Rocking and rolling.
So yeah, one thing that I wanted to say was that one thing that I wanted to
Yes, go ahead, please. I want to hear what you wanted to say.
Sorry. One thing I wanted to say is like, so when we talk about how Raphtalia wants romance and Naofumi does not, at least at this point in time, the final scene, did they kiss? I feel like they did. I'm a team they kissed.
I'll be real. I feel hoed if they didn't. But equally, I could see turn around season 3. We open with the Naofumi being like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Season 2 or
What I
season
got.
3?
Season 3, the shit that hasn't come out yet. Yes.
Two.
That's season
Well, we've
2.
only had one season.
Season 1 is 25 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah. Season
Okay,
2 and 3 are
literally-
both coming out though.
Literally, the next shit we see, the
Okay.
first scene that we see coming out next will be literally Naofumi being going like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is what I got charged with the first time, and I didn't actually do it. Not today,
Yeah.
Satan."
But like,
Seriously, I got burned once before. Hell no.
I
I
feel
fuck you in my world, yo. Come on.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
get there first.
We already know he can't go back there, or he won't go back there because of what
Yeah.
he said.
We
Like-
don't know that.
That's he said
No,
that.
That's
should have
what
said,
the
"I'm not
part
leaving."
at the end of it was. That's what him being in charge of that whole, like corner of the country was.
Ladies, this man,
Apparently, know that.
this man, he wasn't like, girl, I love you. I'm never gonna leave you. Here's a ring. He's like, girl, here's your homeland back. That's
your whole village, this whole corner of the country. I'm the Lord now.
Yes, and you're in charge.
Yeah.
And here's the flag you made in that cell with your friend. Yeah, I did this.
And that's part of it. That's part of the great part about like that kind of romantic relationship. It's not now for me being like, you're welcome for saving your homeland. It's now for being like, I could not give a flying fuck, but I care. So here's your homeland. Here's everything you wanted, and you are in charge.
This land is my land.
Call me if you need help, but I am not the ruler. I'm just the Lord.
Look, man, I got the title. You know how to run the place.
Yeah.
And I just like, he elevated like her people. He was like, yo, like, we got the Beast people back. Like, we went out here, we did this. We got like warriors, we got a craftsman. Shout out to the craftsman for like coming too.
I love how like just everyone he helped before is just like, oh, you got your own place? Cool, can we move in?
Especially
yeah,
like
screw the rest.
Kung Fu Lady, let's go. Love her.
Yes.
One of my favorite characters. He's
I was like,
Wait,
and the fact that like the soldiers weren't doing anything, he's like, yo, y'all are useless. Like, I will do, like, literally the queen cannot repay him. Like, that land was not enough. She owes him like her chastity.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
But she's had 2 daughters. What do you?
Not her virginity, her chastity.
I thought that
You
was the
can
same
just
thing,
suddenly
but-
stop doing it out of choice and virility.
We know she ain't smashing the king
Okay.
anymore. Look at him.
Oh no.
Look at
No,
her.
her whole ass daughter was fucking. Yeah, no. There's a reason she wasn't in the castle at the time of this bullshit.
She was
But
stepping
those
out.
vibes she gives off to Naofumi, she wants something from him. She either wants him as like a son or like
She gonna join the
boy
harem,
toy
bro.
or some shit.
She gonna join
No.
the harem.
Total side note that is tangential to like this
Oh,
stuff.
no.
Gavasair coming at the same time when the goddess was like, I will give up my virginity for like saving your life. And he's like, I'm unconscious. Shout out to that scene. That doesn't happen in this show, thank God.
Yeah.
'cause that we would have more problems. But yeah.
Goblin Slayer is another controversial show that we'll get into. Your own content breaker.
Due time. No promises are being made.
The
Friday.
rising of a shield hero.
But
Yes.
yes, there.
Oh, I get it.
Oh no. Colloquially, shield hero.
Oh my god.
Not cloacally.
No.
Philolios. Monster Girls.
No.
Man.
No.
That was actually
Lollapalooza.
something that I thought was really cool. Just the idea of philolials in general. They're
Yes.
basically ostriches with more feathers, except one of them's giant and a queen. A
It's
literal
fucking
queen.
choke.
One of them got hands too.
Chocobos. They're
Oh,
fucking
yes,
the
the
chocobos.
Chocobo
Yes.
theme was playing in my head when I saw like the whole lot of them. And I was like,
How dare you disrespect Okami? Okami should screw you, Strange. I'm done with this podcast. This is my last one.
Oh,
This man said I'm gonna
damn.
disrespect the best song. Sorry, we just gonna kick Strange off. You right? I don't have to leave. But I was,
I don't
no.
even
Bro,
remember
he
what
was
you're
thinking
talking about.
He
I
was
don't know.
thinking about the Chocobo theme from Final Fantasy VII because they're giant birds.
But I'm like,
Okami
overreacted.
right too.
yeah. Strange, you know what Okami is? This is your chance of redemption. Even if
It's
you
a
don't, just
game
say yes.
that was released on PS2 and then converted.
I was
to
gonna
the
say,
Wii
the
and then
dog?
released on the PlayStation.
No,
I love
it's,
Okami.
It's
Yeah.
the saxophone solo when the bird showed up and the queen was like, "I'm out here."
No, that was lit. I like that track. I just
Okay,
didn't know it
good.
had a name.
Yes, but it's the OST. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Kevin Bacon. That's what I wanted to talk about. That was not on the rundown. The music was slapping. It's the same music that happened in the podcast that me and Kelz didn't do today. He also did the music for
Oh.
Tower of God, and
Oh,
he also did the music for Made in Abyss. Like, Kevin Bacon is like a certified Australian genius. Like, He makes amazing music OSTs. Him and Swano are my top two
my
composers.
fucking God. I was about to be like, it's not fucking Swano this time. Here we are.
But no, shout out to Kevin Pinkett. I think he snapped all the way. Like the music really helped deliver the emotional scenes. Like literally, like oh my god, and the sound direction. Like the moment when the kiss that was a kiss happened and the sound cut out, and you saw the wind just come in and like surveyed all they owned. Like Mufasa was up in this piece. I was like, let's freaking go. Like the music when they went to the slavery den, the music when he was on trial, when he was like, oh my god, no, the music when Octavia was out here being best girl and she was like, my demons. I'm mad no one made an AMV to start sets my demons for that. Like it's a disgrace on the internet.
There's.
We would do it, but we can't get into the copyright site.
I'm sure there's one out there, but I don't think it's just with like a. I think it's more focusing on Naofumi and all the shit he goes through.
Yeah, gee. Oh my god! Like, can we talk about moments? Because I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shield Hero is like in my top 20 anime, so I get so passionate about it. I too ordered a Roth Dahlia figure that still isn't here, but I ordered it when I had Liquid a year and a half ago, and it's still not here. Actually, F that. Where the heck? Anyway,
Fucking
so
Crunchyroll, man.
Do better, Funimation.
Is it
no, it's Funimation. Yeah, they own it now, so we're never gonna get it. Crap.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ordered it off Crunchyroll.
You did, but Funimation owns Crunchyroll now, so they're probably gonna pick up their bad habits and they're gonna live a horrible life.
Wait, when the fuck did that happen?
About 6 months ago, 2 months ago officially. They purchased Crunchyroll for $1.5 billion.
Just tragic.
So favorite moments in Shield Hero.
When Crunchyroll anyway.
When Crunchyroll. Damn.
Strange, what's your favorite moment in
favorite moments? Tale? Oh, epic? Gosh.
What?
I got a funny
No, why did you change what you were saying? I said in this epic tale.
Okay, you said epic, so I thought you wanted me to do epic. No. I like listen.
What?
Okay.
There's a difference.
Stop.
Anyway,
okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I got two. All right.
Sure.
Okay, one of my favorite moments is when he gets the raid shield. That was lit. Or when he uses Iron Maiden. When that popped off, I was like, yo. No. No, that was something different.
Iron Maiden.
This was him versus the Soul Eater thing, and he's just like Iron Maiden, and has like the echoey voice. I'm like, ah! And then I was like, yo, he's popping off. Let's go. Shield's awesome. And then the funniest moments to me were when the spear hero gets kicked in the balls several times, and that was funny.
Just, hey,
I laughed
you fat bird. Why you insult me like that?
Called me fat. He's like, what?
Oh, shit.
Adorable.
That was great. I love Philo.
Philo's great. I'll do. Yeah.
For me, it's hard because it's like between the blood sacrifice when the church came down and Naofumi had to like defend everybody and go off like that. That was a solid moment.
It was.
It's like also when Ratoya was like standing in front of the court and she was like, I'm your sword. Like, I'm best girl in anime at this point. Like, shoot. Like, and like, even when like the shopkeep, I love the shopkeep moments too when he was like, yo, like, you got a real one by you. Like, when he was telling him not to like hoe up or not mess up Ratoya. Like, you know, like, be careful, like, take care of the people around you. Like, you got a good one here. And I like when the queen was like, yo, I'm Mori. I got it all on paper. Like, we got it all. Like, you found airing all my laundry.
Not the father.
Yeah. Like,
Jerry.
That was pretty dope. Like, there's so many good moments, though. Like, it was so good. What about you, Kelz and Zog? What are you guys' favorite moments?
I have to remember specifics.
Do you remember the time?
I love when all the fucking dumbass heroes come around and they all team up. And it's like, thank you for getting off of your dumb fucking horse and coming to fight this dumb fucking war. that was fun. Also, I love Raftaya and like Raftaya being an individual and like everything that goes with that. That was pretty great. So like,
Facts.
yes.
Facts.
To where
Other
once,
than it's like, let's go back into a slave pact, but like equally, that was a relationship tie that didn't need to be that deep, but it was.
The
I
way
think it
she
was so he could
describes
get
it,
the EXP or something. Like,
no, the way
Yeah.
she describes it is that I want to do this because it's like a symbol of like our bond together or whatever.
ooh, that's toxic.
So I'm just like, you're the
Yeah.
one choosing it, so whatever.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
saying
getting
no. I'm sorry, you
get-
can't be.
Yeah, it's like getting a name tatted on you. Just don't.
Hell no.
Yeah,
But
Not unless that name is Jesus.
this is fantasy make 'em up bullshit.
Right on my
so
throat.
yeah.
Think.
But I do know I think I know the moment you were talking about before all that. When after the whole fight with Motoyasu, where mine cheats and all that, being her typical bitch self. Naofumi's, who fought a good fight, is being demonized yet again. He's the one person he's come to care about is basically being taken away from him, and
Oh yeah,
he's
that's where
basically just like at the edge of, well, fuck all of this. I'm done. He's falling into despair. And Raftal is just not only tells everybody off standing around him, tells them how much of bitches they are, but
Dang.
kneels down, just lets him have his moment, and just sits there and holds him.
Dang.
That is literally the moment I fell in love with this series.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I was
that
talking
was-
about when
that
she
was
said, "I'm
good.
your sword." Like dead ass.
She said,
That-
"I am your sword" a whole lot of times through the series.
Yeah.
But this was the time she was like, "I'm your sword."
The
Okay, I don't
time
know.
she's like, I am your sword is in the final fight with Glass this season, where she's just straight up like, bitch, why you run away from me? I'm your sword. We fight together.
Oh well, I meant the time when Nafumi was surrounded in darkness, so she's like, "Yo, I got you."
But yes, like when he's and certainly like when he's all like raid sacrifice armor bullshit, and she's
Yeah,
like,
she's got it all
hey.
up on her.
"Hey, come back.
Yeah.
We'll do this together. You don't have to like sacrifice yourself to the fucking dark side. Like,
Hey,
come back."
team up.
Yeah.
Mew Mew Power theme song. Perfect encapsulation of this moment. Gang shit. No, 100%. Like Zog. Like, what's your favorite moment? Like,
Literally that one. That
Okay,
just
yeah.
described.
Well,
That
yeah,
is the moment where I fell in love with this series and knew that, and the like moment right after it to end out the episode where he just gets a sandwich from her and is just like, I feel like I had the best sleep I've had in months.
he's
Just,
like, this
like,
tastes
pouring
when
everything
food
out
finally
to
tastes
her.
good.
Yes, it doesn't even taste good. He's just like, oh my god, I can taste this. I just have the sensation of taste.
Like, that was. I think he said it tastes good. I feel like. I think I remember that.
I mean, if
Probably,
you
like, it was
if you
good.
haven't
Yeah.
if you've gotten any period of time without having to taste anything tastes good after that.
My. R.I.P. Rengoku. Spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Oh my.
Ume.
and then last, I totally forgot this until you guys just brought. I mean, I didn't forget, but like a moment that I just have to talk about was at the end, like the last. Well, not the last scene, but like I think the episode before last, where I was like, "Wow, it could end right here and be like the whole series could end right here, and it would still be like a top 20 anime for me." And that was like when he's leaving the castle after the trial and everything, and he was like, "I came here." He's like, "The last time I left this castle, I left with no dignity and all this," and now he's leaving with the official salute, and like he's got this money, he's got things, and I'm just like, ugh, and it just fades out, no outro, no nothing, just like a
His
still
name
shot.
is cleared. Everything's he's not on top of the world yet,
Yeah,
but he's starting out where he should have been in the first place.
yeah, like, and that's good. Like, I was like, yo, that's when I was like, all right, this is bang, like this is going like, and like it was originally in my top 10, and I'm like, I gotta think about everything I've ever watched, but it's still like top 20, you know. And by the end of it, it might be up there, you know, as one of my favorite because it's just like, it's so freaking good, like in just the way it's used, like it's a definitely an isekai that other isekai need to learn from, in my opinion. Like, it's one of the greats. Like, when it's over, I'm gonna cry real tears in my bathroom.
I just hope they don't hoe us and they actually finish it.
If they hoe us and don't finish it, I will come to your house, Strange.
Why my
and I
house?
will pick you up.
Why is it always me?
I will come to your house and I will pick you up in my vehicle, and then we will go to the airport and peacefully protest until they finish it. At the
Okay, that's
studio.
better. I thought.
But no, if you don't want a free ticket, I'll take Logan. That's fine.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Whoever
Let's
that
go.
might be. Yeah, I'll take Zog. I'll be like, yo, Strange blew his
I don't
shot.
care who he is, but I'm going.
Yeah. And then I'll take your cat too, just to let
You're
you
not
know.
taking my
Kitty.
cat. It's not.
I want
Which
it.
one?
We'll take
cute
both
one.
of them because
The small one.
Kitty.
No, the cute one.
Good luck getting a hold of BB.
You
Gosh.
don't.
I don't want
know the
her.
Depth I will go.
I know. I said good luck.
I don't want her. I want the cute one.
Kelz was like, "We'll take both cats." I'm like, "Good luck
Yeah,
getting
man.
one of them."
No, don't worry.
She might just walk in the thing and be like, I'm out. So she might betray you. She might be the mind to your life.
Like, this one
No.
gives
Oh,
a
God.
fuck. Finally.
Then I don't want her.
But yeah. So I think it was balling. I enjoyed the series a lot, Like, I can't wait for season 2. See, the fact that season 2, it took us forever to get an announcement for a sequel. But the fact that we did, and they were like season 2 and 3, gives me hope that they're going to finish this without problems, Strange. Because they're like, yo, I just hope we don't get hoed and get like, because there was a rumor that we might only get 8 episodes to season 2 or something like that. Like, weird.
That's stupid.
Is this
'Cause
Netflix?
No, it's just, it better not be. I swear on everything. Because I wonder what happened to all the Crunchyroll's exclusives with the merger with Funimation, because this was a Crunchyroll exclusive, I believe. So I wonder what'll happen with those, if they'll still like go there or will they be picked up. But yeah, no, I hope it doesn't do a Demon Slayer, which it theoretically can't because there's no movie, but I hope we just don't get 8 episodes of like original content. And it's like, wait for season 3, the real season 2. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're getting all of our Nafumi love, hate, bird.
Full season or bust.
Yes. Slave pack or no? No. No slave packs. Strange. She is your equal.
She is an individual.
She can get a tattoo if she wants, ironically. We're talking about slave packs, and you're like, no
Sure.
markings on your body.
Sure.
Strange said that's his body. Coward.
They signed a contract.
I was there.
You'll get it before the contract is signed.
It was made
Or
in
get a
blood.
husband that's not an asshole.
Oh. We didn't say you. We just said,
Yeah,
I-
yeah. You don't have to
was-
consent because she's an individual. That's
yeah.
your choice.
Just
I fully lost track of what's going on here right now.
They're talking about something completely different. but
Reptile is the
it
goat.
I got that.
yes.
She is.
She is the goat.
Fully agree.
Except she's a
Snooki goat.
raccoon and not a goat.
Yeah,
And,
raccoon.
She is
Yeah.
beautiful either way.
What if
And
she
she's
wasn't?
got a tanuki pouch because she's a tanuki. Let's talk about that more.
Technically, she does have a pouch, but it's just probably about the placement of it.
Yeah, man, it's down low.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
you catch more of us doing dumb shit on all of your podcatchers. We're talking Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Podcast, at Content Breaker.
Break the content.
And of course on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as well, Content Breaker. Gentlemen, y'all have stuff too?
Yes, you can find Strangely Entertaining not streaming on Tuesdays like he always says he will. But you can find me at Static Dreads on Twitter.
What is he? Because he's
What is he? Thank you. What are we doing next week?
catch the other product at Your Typical Shonen Protagonist, where we talk about not this dumb shit.
Strange, do you have
Great
anything?
show.
Just
Great show.
different
It's just
dumb shit.
for more people. Yes, different dumb shit. Speaking of, what are we doing next week?
Good question. Hey, Strange, what the fuck is Klaus?
It's a movie, and it's
That's watching.
Christmas.
Fuck me.
Christmas time, December.
You're lucky Thanksgiving's already passed for that crap.
I don't believe in December.
Here we go, straight to January. Welcome to 2022.
Happy New Year!
We skipped December.
Shot.
So, No Way Home was a weird one.
Yeah, man. We'll catch y'all next week for more dumb shit here on Content Break.
Bye.